Hello, 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 hello. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Mondays. And I have with me the amazing, the beautiful, the awesome, the bestseller in the world, Miss Kelly Ward, also known as the Econ Mom. So if you are checking us out today, and this is your first time catching us, this is Ecom Mondays. And we host Ecom Mondays every other Monday. We talk about e-commerce news. We give you ecom tips and strategies. And so there's always so much to cover. And we are on the cusp of Black Friday. Like it's right there. Like Black Friday is just right there. So there's been a lot of news. We're going to get into all the news in here in just a second. But I wanted to invite you all to come back and check us out. Again, we do this every other Monday, Ecom Mondays, and we're here to share with you what's going on in the e-commerce world. If you're a person that is interested in learning how to sell on Walmart or Shopify, we want you to know that we have a 90-day intensive training program for Walmart and Shopify. Sign up for either one of them or sign up for both of them. Sorry, a mosquito just showed up in my office. And you just go to www.ecomsellersmastery.com. Again, www.ecomsellersmastery.com to sign up and join us on your Walmart and or Shopify journey. We'll help you get your store up and running for Black Friday. So I'm excited about all those that we're working one-on-one with. And for those who signed up for our Shopify class, we're actually helping you with your social media assets. And so that's a wonderful thing. And we're doing a one-on-one hour session just to make sure your store is 100% ready for Black Friday. So I'm excited about all that. Hoping this mosquito does not bite me before we get this session over with. And then for those that want to learn how to sell on Walmart, oh my gosh, the people that are in our Walmart class are getting phenomenal results. They are getting sell after sell after sell. They are busier than they ever expected they would be. And so our Walmart class is nothing like anything that you've seen before. And the results that our team members are getting is just ridiculous. So all you have to do is just go to www.ecomsellersmastery.com, sign up for the Walmart class or sign up for the Shopify, or if you're interested in the Amazon or eBay, you can sign up for those 90-day programs as well. And we'll take you through and help you to be successful this Black Friday. In addition to that, we also have our eCom Sellers Academy. Our eCom Sellers Academy program is extremely, extremely affordable. It's $17.99 a month, and it's designed to help you and your e-commerce business to provide you support. And we also offer weekly live training sessions along with our live Q&A sessions twice a week. In addition to that, we host a live listing party and with our wholesale provider list. And we also host our auto ungating party for those of you that are selling on Amazon and you want to get ungated in certain categories. We will walk you through the auto ungating party and give you actually a list of 10 ASINs and a list of 10 wholesale providers. And then last but not least, as part of our eCom Sellers Academy, you also get our retail arbitrage list. So I'm excited about all of that. All you have to do is go to www.ecomsellersacademy.com to sign up and join either one of those. So without further ado, let's get into the e-commerce news because there's a lot of it. So Kelly, take it away.
All right, let's go on with the news today. Let's start off with eBay. eBay has a lot of stuff going on. Right now, they started today a Gifted with eBay sweepstakes for buyers and for sellers. There's two different sweepstakes, and you can win some eBay gift cards of like $200 and $500 gift cards. So for the buyers, if you're one that's going to go buy something off of eBay, they have a certain hashtag that you can use when posting on social media to be entered into the sweepstakes. For sellers, the sweepstakes started November 6th. For the buyers, the sweepstake runs to November 23rd. For sellers, from November 6th to December 6th, they want sellers to post a picture of them packaging up orders or shipping their orders on a certain Facebook post. It's probably most likely in the eBay for Business page on Facebook. And you just have a picture of you, dropping off your packages at the post office or wrapping up the items to put them, getting them ready to go out. And you can have a chance to win a $200 eBay gift card, and they'll be announced live on one of their videos they put out. They put out like a video each week to give tips to sellers. Another thing for eBay sellers, for managed payments, they're going to have a new way to verify bank accounts, because there are a lot of people, when they're being moved over to managed payments, they're having a lot of trouble with verifying bank accounts. So they're going to do the micro deposits, where they're going to deposit some odd number, a really small odd number, be like 63 cents or something, and you have to go to your account, see how much they deposited, and then you go back to your eBay account and you tell them, so that they can see that it's going to the right account. And, so it's not going to be like 63 cents for everyone. You might get 63 cents for your account to verify it, and someone else might get 79 cents. So it's just something a little different, so that they can, because they have, a lot of buyers have different banks that they bank from, and it's hard to get the verification from all the bank accounts to make sure that when you go to manage payments, that when they deposit your money, it goes to your account. Another thing is they let slip out, they're going to start at eBay standard envelope. They don't have a date yet when they're going to start this, but it's really good for people who sell like sports cards and ephemera, which is like old postcards and old vintage papers that's real small. It could be a 75-cent envelope. It's got to be less than 3 ounces, and there's a certain envelope size you have to follow. When eBay starts this, they'll announce more about what the sizes are. But it will be 75 cents to ship, and it'll be trackable, which is very good, because I know lots of people have started selling sports cards during the pandemic, and they create a whole nother shop just for the sports cards, because they don't want to have to ship out sports cards with first class packaging costs, when it's one sports card. You could ship it for a stamp for 55 cents instead of almost $3. Because sometimes those sports cards might just sell for $2. So this is a great way that they're able to follow eBay's guidelines on having tracking on their packages. And eBay announced that their third quarter GMV growth was up 22% this year. So that's shown that they're just having growth. They're still having good sales. Etsy's starting to run holiday ads. I noticed I've seen them on YouTube. They have like 3 major ads of, showing, what kind of stuff you get on Etsy, like personalized gifts, artwork, that kind of stuff. You can also get vintage items and stuff. So Etsy's trying to reach out on social media with these ads, and they announced that their GMV growth for Q3 was up 119%. So, a lot of people are shopping online now, And let's see, Amazon's hiring over 100K seasonal workers. They do this every season, every holiday, Q4, because of how much shopping is going on. They added some new tools to their sellers app to help with listing. So I noticed when I listed something yesterday that my list, looked totally different back there. So don't be surprised if you go to list something and you're like, what happened? Did it look like it before? So they added a lot of great new, makes it easier to list. And they announced their third quarter results. Their net sales were up 37% Uh, so they had 96.1 billion with a B for third quarter in sales. So definitely don't be sleeping on Amazon. And some other news, UPS states are going to be raising their rates 5% after Christmas. So just a little heads up. Vimeo is adding a new app for Shopify sellers to help produce product videos for their items. It's really great if you have like items that make noise or dance or whatever. People want to see that. Especially since they can't get out. Maybe they can't get out to the stores, or who knows if we close back down. And we can't.
Now, who is that again? What is that? So that what is that?
Vimeo, Vimeo. Yeah, and it's
Okay.
through Shopify. I do videos on eBay for my items that make noise and such to show that how it works for my customers, and they appreciate that. And also, sellers can advertise on TikTok through Shopify stores too. So Shopify is trying to, reach out to other platforms for you to uh, find customers. And that's the news I have right now.
Awesome sauce. That is actually some really good news. So tell us those numbers one more time that Amazon had for quarter three.
Their net sales were up 37%. It was
Okay.
96.1 billion with a B for the third quarter. That's not for the year. That's for the third quarter. That's
Okay. So for y'all that I'm curious of what Walmart's numbers are. We're gonna have to look that up. What their numbers were. And also Target, I'm sure their numbers are up. But then also how much were online sales up. So I got to go back into the statistic and see if I can
yeah.
find some of those numbers because there's,
You're the numbers lady over there.
I know, because knowing what Walmart's numbers are, if Amazon in third quarter was in the billions, I'm sure Walmart was too. And well, Walmart is always in the billions, but I'm sure that their numbers were ridiculous. And so if you're a seller and you have just been playing around in your business, I'm just going to remind you one more time, like Black Friday is less than what, 2 weeks away? What are we on the ninth here? 2 weeks and a couple of days away. All right. 2 weeks and a couple of days away. A lot of the Black Friday deals have already been published. So since they've already been published, that means you have the opportunity, like you could take advantage of some of those deals. You can stack coupons. You can find deals online. Get your stuff listed. Stop playing around. Don't mess around. There are people like they just spend morning, noon, and night just shipping, and they were trying to send their stuff to a prep center, and they just can't even get a lull in anything just to even be able to send the stuff to a prep center. It's like, I need a break. Somebody give me a break. And so, if you don't think that there are people that are, there's going to be people on the other side of this pandemic that are going to be millionaires. That's just the reality. That's the truth. And those are the people that were consistent in their business. They stayed active. They were listing on a regular basis. They were sourcing on a regular basis. They were doing research on a regular basis. They were shipping on a regular basis. They stayed consistent. So my encouragement to you is you've got 2 weeks and a couple of days. Start now tonight, making a commitment to yourself. Make a commitment to yourself around what you're going to do every single day to make sure that you're making some money in your business. Every day you should be engaging in at least, at a minimum, a listing activity. You should have already had a buttload of stuff listed, but if you're doing retail arbitrage and you're doing, online sourcing or you're doing physical in-store sourcing, go ahead and just begin the process of sourcing, listing as many things as possible. You should have already established a budget. If you didn't, set aside some money now so that you can just continually reinvest that money back into your business to get some inventory. If you had wholesale accounts and you haven't reached out to your wholesale suppliers because you just, again, been distracted with COVID-19, the elections, whatever it is, now is the time to focus. Some of your wholesale suppliers, they still have inventory they're trying to get rid of. Some of them are offering amazing deals. Some of them are offering discounts. My phone is not being quiet. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me just try to get this thing to be quiet. Nothing like not knowing how to work your own phone. Let me just tell you, I don't know how to work this phone. And I don't know how to make it be quiet. Okay, well, since it won't be quiet, I just trying to ring her down. But I don't know how to make it be quiet. I'll figure it out in a minute. Um, but do what you can to, start to build some level of consistency. Could you make a lot of money in a 2 week period? Yeah, especially if you have access to inventory, if you've got capital, if you have the means to be able to ship it. Whether it's you and your kids, let's get this stuff out of here. If you have a big giant warehouse, I know those people are already busy. Like they've been getting shipments in, they've been sending stuff out, so on and so forth. So you've got some dates that you're coming up on 2 weeks and 4 days, 5 days before Black Friday hits. Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So Black Friday, the physical date is, I don't remember the physical date. It's like the November the 27th or something like that. And then Small Business Saturday is the day after that. Let me get the actual days. This is what happens when you can't see anything without glasses.
Remember, this year Walmart will not be open on Thanksgiving. They will not be going to Walmart on Thursday to get the early seek on the Friday deals because Walmart said a couple months ago that they're going to be closed Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So
don't go into the Walmart at 6 o'clock on Thursday morning trying to get your Thanksgiving dinner together.
correct. But don't overlook the opportunity in the midst of all of this. Don't overlook the opportunity when it comes to Walmart taking advantage of some of the stuff that's going to be going on clearance. Clearance is going to be happening for Thanksgiving stuff on that Friday. So there'll be a bunch of inventory. There'll be things that they were expecting to sell, like, well, I'm just trying to think of a few things, but there will be a bunch of stuff that you'll find that they'll have deals on, of course. So take advantage of those. Let me go ahead and pinchy finger this calendar so I can actually see anything. Again, glasses. My glasses are very smudged up because I have an amazing son who likes to touch my glasses. He picks them up by the lens. So your Black Friday is November the 27th. Your Small Business Saturday is on the 28th. Then you have Sunday the 29th, and then you have Cyber Monday the 30th. The 30th is actually the last day of the month, of course. And so Cyber Monday, there's a lot of activity that's happening on Black Friday through Cyber Monday. Make sure that if you're going to do anything, write down these dates. So, if you've got shipments to go into Amazon had already given you deadlines for that. So if you're still trying to get your shipments into your wholesale supplier, to your prep centers or to your fulfillment centers, check in with them just to make sure that they got your stuff checked in. Follow up with the carriers if it doesn't even show that it's been delivered. Track it and see where it is so you can find out, where it is in the process. Then once you find out where it is in the process and they give you a targeted or tentative delivery date for either whoever you're using, whether you're using Deliver or some other fulfillment center or FBA, then if it's non-Amazon, find out, how long it's going to take them to process, because not only is your stuff coming in, any other sellers and products are coming in at the same time. So find out how long they think it's going to take them to get your stuff checked in and ready to go on the shelf so you can start fulfilling orders. Okay. And that's something you should be doing right now. If you're doing wholesale, or if you are doing you're using wholesale suppliers that are actually in the US. And so if you're dealing with those type of warehouses, make sure that you're always checking their inventory quantities, again, to make sure that they have enough to fulfill your orders, because I'm sure if you're doing drop shipping, you're not the only person that's using that wholesale supplier. And so you want to make sure you're staying on top of their quantities and make sure that they have enough for you. In addition to that, the other date that you want to pay attention to is I would start going back and sort of re-looking at your listings around the 18th, the 19th, the 20th. That's Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of next week. You can start right now. Double check all your listings. Make sure that they're keyword optimized. Make sure they have good titles. Make sure you have good pictures. Do all of that work now so that your listings are ready to go. So you're in a good position to get a lot of organic traffic on your listings. If you're a person that's planning on listing like on Facebook Marketplace, again, I encourage if you got stuff to sell, I would list it all day long on Facebook Marketplace. Because again, the misunderstanding with Facebook Marketplace, people think that you got to meet somebody at some park or somewhere to some dark alley and to be able to exchange it, and you don't. Facebook Marketplace is all about shipping now. So, and there's been all kinds of offers that they've been giving away to, for some sellers for free shipping and all these other things. You don't pay anything in listing fees. So again, if you got some inventory you haven't been able to offload, make sure you're taking advantage of those platforms where you'll be able to do that. You also have your Poshmark and your Mercaris of the world. But again, nothing like free shipping and no listing fees. I'm just saying. So get those things listed. You could work on that all this week. Make sure you get your listings on your primary platform. If you've got any type of syncing tools or anything that you're going to be cross-listing on other platforms, this is the time to get those things done. Do that this week, do that next week, so that when you get to the beginning of, the week of Black Friday, you're settled in. And so at that point, it's all about, either acquiring more inventory to keep listing over Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I remember doing that, just spending all of Thursday and Friday putting up new listings as my stuff would sell out. I just kept throwing up new listings, listing. So just know that, you can make a boatload of money. Your stuff can sell out in an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. So have your backup inventory ready to go as well. Even if you can't get it into your fulfillment center right now because it's too late, then you need to have a game plan with the kids and say, look, right after Thanksgiving, we all gonna be shipping. Right after Thanksgiving, everybody take a box and get some bubble wrap. Like, we're getting ready to do this thing. So that way you can sell some things. You can still send some stuff to your fulfillment center, but hold some of it back for yourself, so then that way you're not caught off guard when your stuff is taking a little bit longer to get checked in. And then the other thing I would say is, be prepared with your deals and your promotions, whatever it is you're going to do. If you're going to put some deals and promotions up, start running those ads, start doing that around the 19th or the 20th or the 21st, so that those ads have been optimized, they're ready to go, and they're starting to get some real traction before Thanksgiving hits. This is a great time. I think a lot of people are going to be in because the COVID numbers are continuing to go up. They've been astronomical the last 2 weeks, and I don't think it's going to get any better until we get on the other side of whatever's going to happen with the elections or not going to happen, and also whatever's going to happen in general. So there's a lot of people who are like, I'm not going anywhere to shop for Christmas or Thanksgiving, so let me just go ahead and do my shopping online. So you're missing out. Oh, there's another bug. I don't know what's happening because I got bugs flying around in my while I'm broadcasting live. But anyway, what I will say is, don't miss out on the opportunity to get some amazing sales, like get some ridiculous sales numbers in like a day or two. That Friday, that Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that window is just going to be ridiculous when it comes to people buying things. Again, because they're trying to get all their inventory or get their items, their presents before Christmas. They really want to get them. So the other thing you want to be thinking about is after that, our next eCom Mondays, I think is, the 23rd. So we'll actually be talking to you guys the week of Black Friday. So hopefully you will already take advantage of that. But right after that is you'll start seeing the announcements for the platforms to say, okay, you have to, they'll guarantee delivery for Christmas by this date. So historically, it's really been around the 10th or the 12th of December is typically the date. I'm guessing they're going to back everything up by about 7 or 8 days. You're probably going to see an announcement of like December the 2nd. You got to order it by December the 2nd in order to guarantee. So that means, again, I think you're going to see more traffic this Black Friday and Cyber Monday than you've ever seen before. So if you haven't put together your inventory strategy, you haven't put together your shipping strategy, if you don't have a plan for sourcing, you really need to just really be focused on that right now and get that nailed down. You should have already had all that stuff pulled together, because again, there are people that are having ridiculous sales right now, like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 days. It's just bananas right now. So take advantage of that and know that all the stores they're going to move their cutoffs up from where they are historically, which is again the December the 10th or 15th. December the 10th or the 12th on when an item, they'll guarantee that it will arrive by Christmas. It's not going to be December the 10th this year. It's not even probably going to be December the 8th. I'm really predicting it's probably going to be closer to December the 12th. What do you think, Kelly? You think I'm close?
Yeah. Especially with being slower. Especially the post office being slower. But don't forget to use other means if you need to for shipping, UPS or FedEx. They're still available. And I know eBay has added UPS as one of their shipping methods.
Mhm.
Mercari uses UPS for heavy stuff, which is great. I mean, like have like a flat rate up to £2, $9.99.
Mhm.
So it don't matter where it's going. So if you're living in Florida and you're shipping it to someone in Washington, it's still $9.99 with their Mercari's, flat rate there. So it's a great way to cross post to other sites and get use take advantage of that heavier shipping discount there.
Absolutely. I will tell you that what I typically do is, that week of Thanksgiving after I've done all the pre-work the week before, then I spend, all of that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like cross listing on other platforms. And then as I start to see things sell out like crazy, I'm already throwing other stuff up like, okay, we got this second round we were going to ship into the warehouse, but we're not going to ship it into the warehouse. We're just going to start listing this stuff right now. Like this was live, merchant fulfill, merchant fulfill, merchant fulfill. Just do that. So yeah, don't forget about the shipping deals that are on the different platforms, and don't forget about cross listing on other platforms for sure.
And go ahead get that Christmas stuff list. I've been shipping out Christmas items like crazy.
Yes,
Um, and Thanksgiving stuff. I shipped Christmas and Thanksgiving this weekend was mostly Christmas and Thanksgiving themed items like decorations and such. People are getting ready to do their decorating. Halloween's over. Now it's time to decorate for Thanksmas. So, um,
thanks for yeah. Don't forget that. And don't forget about Halloween clearance. Like for some of us, you have the ability to acquire a boatload of Halloween clearance. I'll never forget. I think it was like 2 years ago, going to the big lots and getting an offer from the store manager that says, okay, if you'll take all of these costumes off my hands, I'll give them to you, at 90% off. And it's like, what? So, it was over 300 costumes. It was just a ridiculous offer. So take advantage of Halloween clearance. There's always going to be something you can do something with. And again, the Halloween candy. If you find some Halloween candy on clearance, those kids are not paying attention to on Christmas morning, and neither is anybody else. What the wrapper outside of candy is. Candy is candy. so,
especially if you have like a seasonal flavored ones,
oh
those
yeah.
do well. Good, great off season because someone
Yes.
wants their green gooey Kit Kat or whatever, during the spring. They don't care. They want that flavor.
They do. That's true. You're going to find the same thing is going to be the case for Christmas candy as well. So, take advantage of buying some of that Halloween candy on clearance. Check the expiration dates. If it's good to go ahead, keep listing it because, again, people are going to continue to buy that after the holidays are over. They'll still be buying Christmas candy in April. Trust me, if you let them. If you still have inventory to put up, they'll still be buying it.
There's
So,
people that pumpkin spice you all year round, so they want that pumpkin spice. They want the pumpkin spice coffee all year round. So, yeah.
yes. All right. And then last but not least, I'm a person, I sell a lot of different things, but I love bundles. So we're always looking for bundle opportunities. But there's some of your oversized stuff. I remember when we were in the eCom Q4 Summit, that one of our speakers was talking about the fact that one of the things that people overlook is that the Amazon warehouses, even though they're starting to get better, like the service from the Amazon warehouses is starting to stabilize, which is good. It's really close to to Christmas. It took them a few months to get their lives together. But anyway, shipping in things like inflatable, shipping in things like which are typically oversized, shipping in things like wrapping paper, which is typically oversized. This is the time to do it. And those warehouses themselves those were already stabilized as compared to some of the other ones that receive a lot of inventory on a regular basis. So, those of us that are shipping wrapping paper will find that, you get your stuff shipped and checked in very, very quickly versus anything else. So, if you're into any of those oversized products, the shipping it in, doing Amazon FBA for the oversized is actually a good deal right now. I mean, for sure, because it'll get checked in fairly quickly, barring any other issues from your house or from wherever you're sourcing or, shipping from to the actual FBA center. The FBA centers are checking in pretty quick for oversized stuff. So I want to give you that tip. So is there anything else, Kelly, that we forgot to tell them that they might want to be thinking about to prep for Black Friday?
No, I don't know. I went on to Amazon Canada this year, and it's going good. So don't be afraid to ship. To look out internationally. Ship internationally on Etsy or eBay. Ship. Don't be scared to do that because there's more people than just the United States. There's billions that you're missing out if you're not looking at shipping internationally.
And don't forget about all the holidays that are in December. A lot of us focus 100% on Christmas. It's going to be some of those people that are focusing on Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or some of the other holidays that they are going to be crushing. And you're going to be like, wow, whereas everybody else is going to be competing for Christmas. You're going to be like, okay, what happened there? So don't overlook those other holidays that happen to fall in December. And this is also a good time to be thinking about your New Year's. New Year's is going to look very different for everybody. So if you've got New Year's inventory that doesn't say, 2019, 2020 or whatever, if you have some generic New Year's inventory, you should get that stuff listed on whatever platform you're going to be selling on, because there are going to be people that are already thinking about New Year's celebrations. And last but not least, if you got red, white, and blue, just leave it up. I don't care what it is. Red, white, and blue hats, red, white, and blue streamers, red, white, and blue the flag lapel pins. I don't care what it is. Just leave it up, because people are going to be buying all the way up and beyond the inauguration. So if you didn't get any of that clearance, we kept telling you to get the clearance. We kept reminding you to get the clearance. People don't always listen to us. So that's okay. We're doing just fine. We're just doing just fine. So, okay, well, I think that's it. So this is Nicole Whitlock, and Kelly, you say?
This is Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
There you go. This is eCom Mondays. We do this every other Monday. Where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. We encourage you to share this out with a friend. Let somebody know about it. Come back and check us out. I think November the 23rd is when we're going to be there. And so you'll be able to check us out in our eCom Monday segment. We want to encourage you to sign up for eCom Sellers Mastery if you're still looking for Walmart and Shopify support. And just don't forget that, the Walmart training is valid all year round. So it works now and it works in 2 weeks from now. So sign up for the Walmart training, gain access, and set up your store for massive success. Sign up for the Shopify training, gain access, and set up your Shopify store for massive success. In addition to that, we have eCom Sellers Academy, which is our membership site. It's only $17.99 a month, which means it's extremely affordable, and we're here to support you. We are so happy. Plus, you get a private one-on-one coaching session once a quarter, so you can't beat that. It's absolutely free, and it's included in your membership. So come back and check us out on the 23rd, where we'll be talking about Black Friday yet again, and hopefully we'll be talking about how you can cross-list your stuff, because you will have already taken action. I'm just saying. All right.